Any reason why you're filming the police station?
Yeah, there is a reason. Yeah.
What is the reason?
Can you please identify yourself first?
Sorry?
Can you please identify yourself first?
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates.
Sergeant Mark. And show number?
Show number's there.
5377.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm independent journalist. I'm gathering footage for a story.
You're an independent journalist?
Yes.
Have you got a press pass?
I'm independent. So.
Okay, you don't work for anyone then?
So do you know what independent
No, but
is?
as in, are you working for a particular company?
No, I'm independent. I work for myself.
So what is the purpose of filming today?
Just gathering some footage for a story, sir.
What's the story?
I cannot tell. I'm still working on it, so I cannot say.
But what is the reason that you're filming? Because this is a secure police building.
Yeah.
We also have to ask questions why people are filming.
Yeah. And I told you.
You haven't. You said it's for a story, but you haven't told what the story's about.
But I don't have to tell you what the story is about. I'm still working on it, right? So it's not finished. If it's finished, when I publish it, you'll see what the story is. But I'm still working on it, so I don't want to compromise my story.
You're not going to compromise the story, because I'm not. From my point of view, I just need to be happy you're here for the right reasons. Yeah. Because police officers and police buildings are potential targets.
From the second the sergeant steps out, it's obvious he isn't there to deal with facts. He's there to stroke his own ego. He jumps on the auditor straight away, demanding to know the story. And when he doesn't hear what he wants, he blurts out a line about needing to feel happy with a reason for filming. That's not law enforcement. That's mood management. To justify it, he hides behind the tired claim that police buildings are potential targets, a blanket excuse that can be stretched to cover almost anything. The truth is simple. The law doesn't bend to personal nerves or emotional comfort. It requires real suspicion backed by evidence. And in this moment, there was none, only a sergeant clinging to his feelings instead of the law.
So I have to be happy, the reason why you're here.
So how can I make you happy?
By telling me what the idea is your story is about.
I cannot tell you about the story. I'm just gathering some footage, so I'm an independent journalist, and that's it really.
But you've got a story in mind.
Yeah, I do have a story in mind, yeah.
So I need to know what that story is about. Is it to do with what security like around the police building, what the coming and going?
I cannot tell.
Because the route we're going to go down is you're going to be stopped and searched under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, whereby we will seize your phone, we'll look at your phone and say...
It's going to seize my phone?
We can seize your phone if we feel we have to.
What grounds, sir?
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act...
But what grounds? What grounds
is
it?
Just telling you, let me explain.
Okay.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you can be stopped and detained and searched. And part of that search, we can look at your phone and we can see what photographs you've got.
Yeah, but
don't turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning my phone off.
Turn your phone off, we will see.
No, I'm not turning your phone off.
Right, so that's the route we can go down. I'm not saying we will go down that route. But at the moment, I'm not satisfied. The reason why you're filming here, you've told me it's for a story.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me what the story's about.
But
do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want...
I'm going to seize your phone now. Do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want... No.
I'm going to seize your phone now.
I'm not turning...
Just hold that, Joe. I'm going to seize your phone at the moment under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because you seem to be trying to turn it off.
No, just because I couldn't hold it. Please keep recording.
When the sergeant fails to pin down the auditor's purpose, he jumps straight to threatening Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, a measure meant only for real suspicion of terrorism, not for silencing someone with a camera. There was no evidence, no intelligence, nothing close to that threshold, just a heavy-handed bluff. And then comes a real overstep, without a detention, without a search, without a warrant. He snatches the phone right out of the auditor's hand, pretending he thought it was being switched off. In that moment, he had zero lawful power to seize it. This is how authority gets warped. First with pressure, then with hollow threats of legislation. And when those fail, by simply grabbing what isn't theirs.
Have you got any ID, sir?
So, have I committed a crime?
Well, that's right. We'll go down the route then. You're now detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. You're going to be stopped and searched. Part of that, I need your details so I can check to see who you are, and we have the power.
But you're abusing. Okay. So if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
I'm not saying I'm going to arrest you. I'm saying you'll be detained. I've asked you the reason why you're filming.
Yeah.
You've told me for a story.
Yeah. I'm independent journalist.
Which is fine. I understand that. But you can't tell me the story. So
I cannot tell you the story, right? Because I'm working on it. It's not finished yet, sir.
But you must have the concept.
Yeah, I'm just walking around and film in the city of London.
You're filming a police station.
Yeah, why not? I'm staying on a public. Right, this is a public payment.
Yeah.
So you took my phone, right?
I've took your phone because I think you were trying to...
No, I don't want to. I just want to be filmed because I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I'm not hiding. I want to keep filming. I don't want to stop filming. Please film me. Can I have? So you seize my phone, and I'm not happy with seizing my phone.
We haven't seized it. We've taken it off you.
Well, we take it, but it's not in me. It's not in me. No, I don't want to turn it off. I want to continue filming. Can I have my phone and continue filming, sir?
At the moment, you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Part of that is we are going to examine your phone for photographs you've been taking today, and power to do that. It's under Section 43. And also, I need to do some name checks on you, so I need some of your ID.
When the auditor challenges him, reminding that the phone's already been taken, the sergeant tries to play word games. We haven't seized it. We just took it because we thought you'd turn it off. That's nonsense. The second you grab someone's property against their will with no authority, it's a seizure, no matter how you dress it up. Then the real motive slips out. They claim the detention is under Section 43 so they can dig through the phone for photos and videos. But that power only exists if the detention itself is lawful, and here it isn't. No grounds, no credible suspicion, no link to terrorism at all. Just a sergeant fishing for an excuse to poke through a journalist's work.
Okay, so if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
Not particularly, but we will make some more inquiries. The quicker we get your ID, the quicker we can check.
So if it is a lawful order, I give you a lawful order to give my identity.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you are detained. As part of that, we have the power to look at your phone and also do some checks on you and to search you.
Okay, but so is it a lawful order?
It's an order. It's a power.
I give me a lawful order. So if you give me a lawful order to give you my name and date of birth, I'm gonna give it, but under the threat of arrest. If you don't give me a
threat of arrest.
So if it's not under the threat of arrest, I don't want to give it.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, we need to do some checks on you. Right. Shall I explain why you've been detained then?
Explain, what are the grounds?
Because you are seen outside the police station filming. As we've passed you, you're holding your phone like this, so we can photograph yourself, but clearly filming the gate. Part of that gate is a security pad, so I don't know whether you're filming to see if officers are pressing that to get access to the building. This is a police building. You gave a reason, you're an independent journalist and you're making a story. But you can't tell me the context of that story, you can't tell me why you're here.
I told you.
You haven't.
I told you, sir.
The sergeant's so-called ground for using Section 43 are laughably weak. First, he points to the auditor filming near the station gate, worrying about a keypad that's already in plain sight. That's not suspicion. That's paranoia. The camera wasn't even aimed at officers using it, and there's no law against filming what anyone can see from a public space. His second claim is woes, that the auditor refused to explain his story or give context. But silence isn't an offense, it's a right. You don't need to justify standing in public or hand over details of your work just to avoid being treated like a suspect. Turning someone's refusal to answer questions into an excuse for a search isn't policing. It's punishment for non-compliance.
I'm going to ask you one question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Have you got anything on you that can harm me or harm
I don't answer any questions.
On Sergeant Mark Coates, warrant numbers 218186, attached to Southwark Police Station. You are
218186.
You are detained under Section 43.
I don't agree. I don't agree with any search procedure. I'm gonna file a civil claim against you because you're violating my rights. I'm staying on public property, peacefully exercising my rights to film in public. I've done nothing wrong.
I haven't seen you done anything.
What grounds do you have to believe I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were a terrorist.
So why are you using Section 43 of Terrorism Act if I'm not a terrorist?
Because you are filming outside a police station.
But you said I'm not a terrorist, sir.
I didn't say you were a terrorist. I said you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
So do you think I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were.
Why using Section 43? You have to have a reasonable grounds to believe I'm a terrorist.
Because you're seen outside the police station filming a keypad and officers going in and out.
But that's not real ground.
But in this current role, obviously, a lot of police officers are targeted by people who wish to do us harm.
You don't have reasonable grounds, sir.
This is the moment the sergeant's case collapses. When pressed on what makes him think the auditor is tied to terrorism, he openly admits that's not his belief. That admission wipes out the very foundation of Section 43, which only applies when there's genuine suspicion of terrorism. By his own words, the detention has no lawful ground. Yet instead of backing down, he clings to the legislation's name, repeating Section 43 like a shield, as if saying it louder makes it legal. But the truth is clear. Once he denied having that suspicion, he stripped the power of any validity.
You're violating my rights with this search. I don't agree on that. I'm going to file a lawsuit against you. This is absolutely illegal what you're doing. I do not agree on searching my back.
You may not agree on it, sir, but I've tried to explain on a number of occasions.
I don't agree on that. This is unlawful search of my back. Unlawful. Sorry, what are you expecting to find, sir? You have to tell me what you're expecting to find from my back. Under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. What are you expecting to find, sir?
There may be evidence that you are using...
Like what?
If you're not going to keep talking over me, I'm not going to be able to explain to you.
Okay, you have to tell me before starting the search, actually. Can you tell me what you're expecting to find in my back and in myself?
I've explained to you, you've been detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because we have the power to search your phone and your bag and you for any article.
But you have to tell me. You have to tell me.
You don't want to talk, or you do want to talk?
I just want to understand.
Any articles that you may use in the event of planning a terrorist attack.
Like what?
Any article. A camera, a weapon, anything.
It's bad enough that the auditor has to remind the sergeant of basic search procedure, but it's also revealing. Before any search, the officer is legally required to state exactly what they are looking for, not as a courtesy, but as a condition of the law. Under Section 43, and in fact under all UK stop and search powers, that step is mandatory. It ensures the search stays transparent and within its legal limits. Skip that, and the person being searched has no way of knowing if the officer is acting lawfully or just fishing for whatever they can find.
Now people think I'm terrorist now.
No one thinks that, sir.
Yeah, sure. I'm here, you're searching my back like I've done something wrong. Crazy. Can I also have the water, please?
If you don't mind, you'll have that when we're finished with the search, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, okay.
Just for safety, for everyone's safety.
Okay. Very thorough search by the sergeant. Sorry, who are you, sir?
PC O'Neill.
PC O'Neill. Okay. And your shoulder number, please?
5459. 5459 Sierra Oscar.
After contacting a solicitor, the result was clear. Sergeant Marcotte's arrogance cost the public £1,500. Not his wages. Your money, taxpayer money, funding an officer's unlawful behavior. The solicitor's statement lays it out. A journalist detained and searched without grounds, a phone seized during lawful filming, and Section 43 of the Terrorism Act abused to justify it. And he wasn't alone. Other named officers stood by and allowed it. This isn't opinion. It's a legal admission that the force got it wrong and had to pay. From the beginning, the sergeant pushed and prodded for answers the auditor never had to give. That's not intelligence gathering. That's pressure. Refusing to accept that public filming requires no explanation turned a routine encounter into a legal disaster. The collapse came when he misused Section 43, an extraordinary power that only exists with reasonable suspicion of terrorism. He admitted he didn't have that suspicion, yet still invoked it. From there, everything crumbled. Phones were grabbed without lawful power, justified with excuses so weak they'd never hold up in court. These weren't security checks. They were attempts to shut down recording. That's not policing. It's suppression. And the worst part? It was avoidable. A professional approach, an acknowledgement of lawful rights, and a genuine security check would have cost nothing. Instead, Cott's conduct handed the auditor a payout, drained public funds, and left yet another filmed example of how bad policing carries a price we all pay.